Hello internet people, friends, guys who drive cars, girls who drive cars, and everyone in between. Welcome to part 2 of Hoonigans Wanted recap. I actually don't have a really cool title for this, so we'll just call it Brian's Fun Time in California. That'll work. I don't know. You think of a better name for it, let me know. I'll change the title. So last one you guys saw is me coming from Syracuse to Jersey, then out to California to go meet up with the Hoonigans team. If you missed the first one, the first day we just kind of hung out. Like, we came off the plane, we got picked up by this white van, and we just kind of all got to know each other, traveling around Long Beach, checking out the pier, getting food, and just being generally fun. It was a cool time. This is day 2, so I'll try to explain some things because I realized since you guys weren't there, some of this might not necessarily make sense. If you don't know what this video is about, may I suggest you go watch one of the other videos about the Hoonigans Wonder, maybe my entry video, and yeah, so we'll bring you up to speed. Throughout this entire time, through all the episodes that we were on, they never told us what we were doing the day before, what the challenges were going to be, what it was going to look like when it was done, what our lap times are. We were completely in the dark, so it really was like, it was a real thing. Like, we weren't allowed to use our phones and stuff like that to promote things because we wanted to make sure that it all came out great when we had it for TV. So we didn't know what was happening. We didn't know where we were going, where we were staying, whose team we were going to be on, what cars we were going to be driving, how many days we were going to be there, where we were going to eat. We didn't know anything. And it was kind of a wild experience because for, most days I know what's going to happen. I know what we're doing. So just to kind of be out in the situation where you're like, I don't know what's happening, kind of just made things a little bit more surreal. But it was a lot of fun though. So day 2, we all meet up outside the hotel, we pack into the van, and we found out we are going to the Hoonigan Donut Garage, which if you guys have seen any of the videos, that's where, the big, you can see all the graffiti on the box cars, there's the whole area where they do all the man line, the garage, all that fun stuff. So you kind of get to see what my first moments were there, and if you guys watched the live stream during there, then there was some shenanigans and ping pong, aka me destroying everyone who decided to step up to that table. So it was a really cool experience. Now, when they talked to all of us, they actually had to sit down there, and there's probably a 6-second clip because I was being silly or I was recording some of it.
If you don't make the cut moving forward, tell people you didn't make it.
The reasoning behind the whole challenge and why they chose us was because they were looking for people that seemed to have that ability or that factor to really make a name for themselves and also actually be good at whatever it is they're doing. I mean, we had people like me who do time attack and just drive around and just have fun, like Ashton, who competitively go door to door around the country just doing crazy stuff in Miatas. You have people like Nick, who's an Olympic snowboarder and also does rally truck driving. Sorry, not rally truck, trophy truck driving. They're going over the jumps and stuff like super off-road. And or even someone like Micah who's done the drift league and stuff like that. Probably the wrong term, but I know there's different levels in drifting. So it was a really cool group of people we got to hang out with, and that was kind of our first time understanding why did they choose us. Why is this mom from New Jersey who drives a super rad BMW and AER here? Why is this kid from New York who drives a GTI here? What made you guys all special? Stuff like that. It was fun. They wanted to see, what can you guys do when given an opportunity, given the chance to just knock something out of the park? What can you do? Also, we're all pretty cool. I can definitely say it was probably the first time I hung around with a group of all car people who legitimately got along, or if we could disagree, whether or not, Huff and Mahendry, when they had that crash in the WTCR race, who should have given up on that first corner. You know what I'm talking about, Jackie? So, but even if we could, have discussions like that, it was still really cool. So it was fun. And their idea was, hey, you guys have been doing stuff. We think you're cool. Come do fun stuff. Let's go. You guys are putting yourself out there. It's hard to do this, talk to someone on a camera that you're not going to see, you don't know what they're thinking about, and just kind of telling your story. And that's, Hoonigan's really good at that. They really are a media machine company. They really know how to create a story and a narrative that's genuine and interesting to be along. So that's kind of a summarization of why you know, they had us all come there. They have a video on their bonus channel on why they picked us, which is really cool. Oh shit, I am blowing up. So they brought us to the Donut Garage. We got to meet everyone. I know you got to meet Brad, Scotto, Vinny. There's a whole bunch of people. Worms, what's up, Kelly? That was our first time getting to interact and realizing this is real. Like, we walked in, there were bags with our names on it full of stuff. They're like, oh, this is yours that you're going to be using throughout the show. You know, these are the rules. These are the things that we have going on. This is what our kind of schedule is. And they just said, go nuts. Like, it was like, I got to go around the garage, hang out on Hurt's car, you know, chill with some of the other crew guys who I kind of know. Like, and for those who don't know, I wasn't like a Hoonigan fanatic. Like, I knew who they were, or sorry, I knew who they were. I knew who Ken Block was in Rallycross and World Rally Championships and stuff like that. But I didn't know how deep it went outside of that. Like, I had seen a video or two, but I wasn't like well versed. So obviously that changed once I got the call and I got to learn a bit more. Like, a real funny bit, I met Kakawa. Didn't really know who he was. I mean, he told me who he was, which is great. Like, I know what his role is. And I was like, oh, okay. Then I kind of see more videos later. I'm like, oh, wow. I didn't even know that. He's a really chill guy. Like, seriously, just don't touch him. He's really chill. But it was fun. So we got to hang out. We got to, you know, hang out in the garage. That's where we did our intro clips, you know, telling us, you know, everyone about like where we're from, who we are. I'm from Syracuse. I'd add a ding here, but I don't think I know how to do it yet. But just in case I learn how to do it by the time this video comes out, ding. They took the photographs for us there that they use throughout the series that you see, like when they have the, like, the video game character section. We didn't know what the theme was either, so we had no idea it was gonna come out that super cool, like 80s, like cool shit. So that first day was really just us hanging out at the garage, meeting everyone, just kind of tooling around. So, well, I guess at this point, I'll stop and we'll cut to some video. Day one's getting ready to kick off. Trying to figure out right now, what did I walk into? Outside the first day, this shirt got me into the contest. I'm gonna bring it to the garage because they should see what they got. But should be fun. Got a breakfast burrito. Got the donut for the 24-hour 7 spot. Got a Tumby's pizza. It's been cool. So now we start the competition. We're gonna see what happens. It's gonna be fun. Woo! See a bunch of things. Should we leave our stuff here? I don't know what to do. Oh man. After you, Jess. I like it. Pretty dope, pretty dope, pretty dope. Hey, it's Ashton. Oh, here we go. All right. I mean, okay, well, no, it's not in the box, so I gotta leave it alone. Okay, fine. I'm not gonna take it, but I might later. So here. Yeah, they are dope.
Holy shit, look at how deep they are.
Yo, that's the deepest well I've ever seen. Yeah, I'm taking a video. And then there's a giant hole.
Have you seen this giant hole?
Oh, wow, no. God damn, bro. That's nasty.
Golden.
I like it.
Golden, like.
It's flashy. I like it. I like it.
Man's out here breaking rules. My man's out here breaking rules. Yo, Hurt. He's disrespecting you, bro.
I mean, he didn't lock it.
Yeah, next time you gotta lock your car, Hurt.
Yo, he's got one of the Dragon Balls. It's only a 5.
Yo, the commentary game is on point, though.
I'm in a freaking tank. This is the weirdest way to steer ever.
Yeah, it's not a very good way to steer.
No, it's not. You can't see anything out of here, but I'm in a tank. Inside the booth, checking stuff out. This is where all the decisions will be made. Which is cool. I like it. Alright, so this is for Steve or Ken. You guys have, from whenever you see this video, we'll give you 2 hours. Give me a reason why I should get Steve's shirt, why I should get yours versus Ken's. And Ken, if you're not too busy being somewhere cool, why should I get your shirt over Steve's? You got till I leave here for the end of the day. So that was super fun. While we were there at the donut garage, people can just come in. It's a regular store. Like, you can go in and buy a shirt. Maybe you'll see them filming some stuff. You can't just walk in. They have security. He was cool. Shout out, bud. But while we were there were people coming in and out. They didn't know who we were. They were just people who were just checking it out. And one of the cool things was there was this kid there. His name is Josh, not was Josh. He's still alive. His name is Josh. And Josh just happened to be there today. He didn't know what was going on. He didn't know, like, today was the day that people that got chosen were going to show up. And he picked me out. I think I was talking to Brad about something. And, like, I had waved to him because he was like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" And he just kind of moved along. I was like, "Yeah, whatever." And he comes up. He's like, "Hey, you're the guy. I saw your video." And I'm like, "Huh?" He's like, "I saw your video, man." And I went, oh, you're talking about the King of New York. Oh, okay, yeah, this is cool. He's like, yeah. So, like, is that why you're here? Is that what you guys are doing right now? I couldn't really explain to him everything because we weren't allowed to. But it was really cool, kind of and that was my first time really interacting with someone who didn't know me but knew I did something cool. Like, he really liked the GTI I had, and the GTI I do have. So we kind of got to talking and whatnot. So he would move around, talk to different people or whatever, but eventually he would come back and we'd end up chatting again. We'd be talking about either like rugby, stuff in school, bicycles, whatever. I work with kids a lot, so we can get along. I think Bulbasaur is cool. You think Bulbasaur is cool. It is what it is. Like, we have fun. We can get along. He goes to the shop and gets on. He comes back and I was sitting on the ledge and he's like, "Hey, would you mind signing my shirt?" And I went, "Why? Why would you want me to sign my shirt?" He's like, "Well, no, I think it would be cool. You're really nice. Like, you're really nice to talk to." And I went, "Oh, well, all right, man." And it was just a really cool experience for me. And then like in the video, the clip that should come next is kind of he got a sticker. We put it on there and stuff.
Oh, it's recording, bro.
Oh, it's recording?
You on.
Oh.
All right, so where do you want this fantastic sticker?
I don't know. You.
Really? Right here on the front? So it's like going forward?
Yeah.
Because if you're going to send it on this bike, it's definitely going that
Yeah.
way. So we can wrap it here. Or, house like this and all these. Nah, side.
Yeah, like that.
Right here?
Yeah.
All right, bet. Now all you got to do is make sure you don't actually ever send this bike too hard that it gets wrecked.
I send it a whole lot of times. Trust me, I almost crashed into a car.
Oh, man, don't do that. At the very least, if you need a new one, you want to come back.
Yeah.
Right here still good?
Yep.
Right around there. Make sure it's tight, because I know it's going to get wet at some point. Alright. I like that guy's signature right there. He seems pretty cool. Alright, man. You're all set. Go show the world what you about.
Alright.
It's kind of fun. So every once in a while we'll still send a message, and his mom reached out to me, like, he's saying like how like really happy he was to kind of get to meet me and meet some of the other guys at the Hoonigan team, and just was apparently, like, if you're from the West Coast and you're if you know anything about the internet or cars, you should already know Hoonigan's cool. So when you already live close enough that you can just ride your bike there, and I think he rode his bike something like 13 miles or something ridiculous, no helmet. Got to fix that, bro. Safety first. That was just cool. Like, I like the dedication. It kind of helped me realize, what type of thing was I getting into where people are this hype. That was just a really cool experience that I got to have. Just kind of like, this is my first time here and someone already has recognized me for something I've done, and they don't even live near me. So that was really cool. And it kind of made sense what they were talking about in the beginning of the meeting we had, or like the group thing we had. We picked you guys all for a reason. You guys have a certain thing that's really, really cool and people can pay attention to and get drawn to, which I was like, hey, that's fine, because I just like to make really relatively crappy videos and sometimes people watch, which is fun. But really, that's the end of day one. Like, there was some other stuff happened. We had lunch. It was cool. I torched Jackie in ping pong, no problem. We all got to check out the Fiat, but we really just got to kind of hang out, see everything. We picked up some merch, which was super cool. Shout out to Toyo, what's up? But really, that was day one, and they let us know that the next day, tomorrow, is where things get real. That's going to be the first day of competition at a location that we don't know, that they're not going to tell us. I have nothing to prepare for it. I have no idea. So I loaded us all back up in the van, and I didn't record anything after this point because I'm getting better at it, but for me, it's so hard for me to pull myself out of what I'm experiencing to get it on film, so I don't catch everything. But we ended up going to Barstow, California. That's where we were hanging out at. We ended up getting dinner there at the Three Bear Inn. That was dope. I like food. I remember food. The Three Bear was dope. Kind of got to hang around each other as a group, and then we went back to our rooms. And so, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed my little recap here and just kind of working with some things. Maybe I'll get a better setup in a little bit. At least I figure it out. I really appreciate all the messages I've been getting, and just like either text or people just messaging me on Facebook or Instagram or whichever. Like, it's been really, really cool. I really enjoy answering your questions. If I can answer it, I will answer it, because sometimes I forget things that happened that were cool. And I love that you guys think this is cool. Really, really happy that I get the chance to kind of create some more content for you guys and just have fun showing what kind of cool things you can do with a car and be fast. Next episode will come out sometime soon. I don't really know. It'll happen when it happens. Maybe next week. Probably not. In the meantime, I would really, really appreciate it if you guys click one of the links in my bio. There's our race team, Eastwood Racing. That's my team or our team, however you want to slice it. And we just had a couple of our first orders go out for our shirts. We have a couple shirts, hoodies, and a hat. And all of that supports me and Key and Tyler and everyone else, Lane and all of them, who are also all part of the Eastwood Racing team, as we kind of get ready to go into winter mode, building a bunch of things. We're gonna have a lot more videos, media, and just really cool stuff that's happening here in Central New York, because there's a lot of really, really, really awesome things, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, buy a shirt or a hat, or don't. That's okay too. I don't mind. I think it's cool, but it's all right. Until next time, I'll see you guys. Have fun out there. Mouse pad, some other things. Pegasus Auto Racing Supply, but yeah. Yeah, so the guys at Hoonigan blessed us up big time. I actually have to go to sleep because we got to get up early tomorrow for the first day of competition. This is such a wild thing I'm doing right now. I honestly can't believe I'm here.